Rustic's small garden oasis with recycled materials. Unique upcycled rustic garden decor tips. Transforming your outdoor space into a rustic garden oasis doesn't require a big budget, just creativity and a few salvaged materials. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to reuse old furniture, scrap wood, and garden finds to create a space that feels timeless and naturally beautiful. From DIY planters to vintage garden paths, we'll guide you step by step. Upcycling materials not only saves money, but adds unique character to your garden. Whether it's hanging tin can planters or repurposing antique chairs, each piece tells a story. Let's dive in and bring rustic charm to life without harming the environment or breaking the bank. How to create a rustic garden oasis from recycled materials. Start by assessing your space and deciding on the key zones: planters, paths, and seating areas. Sketch out a simple layout using pencil and paper. Next, gather materials from old pallets, bricks, or unused home decor items. Think about layering textures. Weathered wood, metal, and greenery work great together. Once your plan is in place, begin with focal points like a raised garden bed or vertical feature wall. Build from the biggest pieces and fill in details later. Reuse old furniture creatively. Drawers become planters, while chair backs make beautiful trellises. Keep a balance between utility and aesthetics for a peaceful vibe. Visit local salvage yards or Facebook Marketplace for free or cheap items. Many people give away wood scraps, old furniture, or bricks perfect for rustic upcycled garden decor. What you'll need to get started. Gather basic tools like a hammer, drill, nails, jute rope, and gardening gloves. Next, collect materials such as wooden pallets, tin cans, mason jars, and broken furniture pieces. Don't forget old bricks, stones, or mirrors. Anything weathered adds character to your rustic garden. Keep materials grouped by type and size to make your workflow smoother. Prioritize safety by removing rust, sanding sharp edges, and checking structural integrity. You'll be surprised how much beauty can come from a collection of salvaged items. Save paints or sticks. They make great rustic plant markers when labeled with a wood burner or marker. Turn old wooden pallets into raised garden beds. Choose pallets that are heat-treated and free of chemicals. Dismantle them carefully using a pry bar and hammer. Cut the planks to size, then frame out a simple rectangular or square bed. Secure the corners with screws or brackets for durability. Line the inside with landscape fabric or burlap to hold soil while allowing drainage. Fill it with nutrient-rich soil and compost, then plant your favorite herbs or veggies. Pallet beds age beautifully and bring authentic charm to any garden layout. Sand the outer edges lightly and apply natural oil to extend with life and prevent splinters. lining and filling DIY rustic planters. After assembling your wooden planter box, it's crucial to add a liner. Use heavy-duty landscape fabric, burlap, or even recycled grain sacks to line the inside. This keeps soil in place and prevents water damage to your wooden structure. Add a mix of gravel or broken clay pots to the bottom for drainage. Then layer in compost and garden soil. Don't overfill, leave room at the top to prevent overflow when watering. Add crushed eggshells or coffee grounds to your soil for a natural nutrient boost. Creating rustic vertical gardens with tin cans and jars. Clean out old tin cans and mason jars, removing any sharp labels or edges. Drill small drainage holes in the bottom and punch side holes for hanging. Wrap with twine or burlap strips to soften the look and add rustic flair. These containers are perfect for herbs or succulents that thrive in small spaces. Arrange them by color, size, or plant type on a salvaged wooden board or hanging wire frame. It's a low-cost way to maximize vertical space with personality. Use chalkboard paint on the outside to label each plant and make it easy to swap out. Drilling, wrapping, and hanging your upcycled planters. Use a drill with a metal bit to create 2 holes on either side of each can or jar. Feed through strong twine or rope, tying secure knots at each end. Wrap the body in jute or burlap and seal with a clear waterproof adhesive. Hang your planters from hooks, fences, or pergolas using the rope handles. Mix heights and groupings to create a cascading effect. Always check weight capacity of mounting surfaces to avoid damage. Add pebbles to the base of your containers to increase drainage and reduce plant stress. Mounting vertical gardens on fences or walls. Select a sturdy fence or wall that gets partial to full sunlight. Secure a reclaimed wood panel or lattice as your base. Use metal clamps, wire, or recycled hooks to attach your containers evenly across the surface. Group plants by water needs and sun exposure. Hang cascading plants like ivy toward the top for visual flow. Use chalk tags or wood slats to label sections for easy care reference. Paint your fence or backing panel a neutral tone to let greenery pop while keeping the rustic theme. Reusing furniture. Drawers as unique garden beds. Remove drawers from old dressers or cabinets and check for rot or damage. Drill drainage holes in the bottom and add a protective liner. Fill with soil and plant shallow root veggies or flowers. Group drawers on bricks or stack them at angles to form a tiered bed. You can even paint the fronts with rustic patterns or leave them distressed. Add handles or labels for a quirky, personalized touch. Use deeper drawers for root vegetables like carrots or beets. Just ensure sturdy support underneath. Painting and stacking old drawers for rustic charm. Use chalk paint or milk paint in muted tones like sage, clay, or cream. Lightly sand edges after drying to give a weathered, time-worn appearance. Seal with matte varnish to protect against moisture and fading. Stack drawers in an off-center pyramid to create an eye-catching tiered bed. Add bricks or hidden blocks between layers for extra stability. Plant trailing flowers in upper drawers and herbs or leafy greens below. Keep drawers under cover during heavy rains to extend life and avoid swelling or warping. Using chair frames as one-of-a-kind plant stands. Salvage wooden or metal chairs with interesting backs or legs. Remove the seat and insert a round planter or bowl snugly into the frame. Secure it with brackets or wire underneath. Paint the frame in rustic tones or leave as is for authentic patina. Group a few chairs together at different heights for variety. These plant stands double as sculptural garden art. For extra charm, tie a burlap ribbon or hang a wooden sign from the chair back. Building garden paths with reclaimed bricks or stones. Start by outlining your path with stakes and string to define the shape. Clear the area of grass or weeds, then dig down about 3 inches. Lay a base of crushed gravel and compact it well to support the reclaimed bricks or stones. Arrange the bricks or stones in a pattern random, herringbone, or staggered looks work great. Tap them in place using a mallet and level frequently to maintain a flat surface. Fill gaps with sand or fine gravel for a natural rustic finish. Mix different stone colors or brick shades for a time-worn, patchwork look. Laying natural-looking rustic walkways. Use irregular flagstones, wood slices, or large flat rocks for a relaxed path feel. Space them naturally, mimicking how steps would fall as you walk. Press each stone firmly into a bed of soil or compacted sand for stability. Blend in small pebbles or bark mulch between pieces for contrast and drainage. Avoid straight lines, curve the path gently to follow your garden's natural flow. This keeps the rustic charm organic and inviting. Wet the stones before setting them to see their natural colors more vividly. Creating garden edges with salvaged wood. Collect old fence boards, pallet planks, or log segments for edging. Cut them to similar lengths and drive them partially into the soil, vertically to form a rustic border. Use a rubber mallet for even pressure and visual alignment. For a horizontal style, lay planks flat and secure with stakes on the backside. Aged or painted wood enhances rustic character, especially when paired with gravel paths or flower beds. Don't forget to treat the wood for weather protection. Burn edges lightly with a torch for a natural, aged show soogie van look. Filling pathway gaps with ground cover plants. Choose hardy ground cover plants like creeping thyme, moss, or sedum that thrive in foot traffic zones. Plant them between your bricks or stones where soil is exposed. Water them gently and frequently until roots establish. Trim overgrowth occasionally to keep paths defined but lush. The greenery softens hard edges and brings color to the walkways. Avoid aggressive spreaders that could crowd your path. Use stepping stones as spacing guides to prevent damage while the plants grow in. With antique tools and rusted metal. Old garden tools, rusted rakes, or iron wheels make great rustic accents. Clean them lightly to preserve patina, then prop them against a fence or hang them decoratively. Grouping similar items can create a vintage-themed garden corner. Weld or wire them into trellises, arches, or plant markers for added function. Their weathered look blends beautifully with natural foliage and aged wood decor. It's rustic charm with a story to tell. Lightly coat rusted metal with clear matte sealant to preserve look and prevent flaking. DIY hanging planters with vintage watering cans. Find old metal watering cans at flea markets or thrift shops. Drill small drainage holes in the bottom and fill with soil and trailing plants like ivy or petunias. Use strong chain or jute rope to suspend them from tree limbs or hooks. Hang them at varying heights for visual interest. Their vintage shape and worn metal add a whimsical, farm-style element to any small garden space. Water gently to avoid overflow through the spout. Tilt one slightly and let a plant spill from the spout for a playful cascading effect. Adding string lights for a cozy rustic glow. Drape soft white or amber string lights across trees, fences, or pergolas. Use outdoor rated lights and secure with rustic-style hooks or twine for a laid-back look. Stick to warm tones for a cozy, rustic evening glow. Solar-powered options save energy and are easier to install. Hang mason jars with mini lights along paths or garden beds for magical low-level lighting. It transforms the space into a twilight retreat. Use vintage-style Edison bulbs to enhance the rustic ambience. Using thrifted mirrors to brighten small garden spaces. Old mirrors with distressed wooden frames can be used to visually expand small spaces. Place them behind plants or on fences to reflect greenery and light. Secure firmly and angle them slightly downward to avoid direct sunlight glare. Frameless mirrors also work, just mount them behind salvaged window frames for extra charm. Always weatherproof your mirrors with outdoor varnish to extend life. This trick makes any nook feel lush and open. Hang mirrors in shaded areas to avoid overheating or melting nearby plastic plants. making your own garden signs with salvaged wood. Cut old planks or pallet wood into sign shapes. Sand lightly, then paint with weatherproof chalk paint or use stencils for lettering. Add quirky phrases, plant names, or welcome notes. Mount signs on stakes, hang with rope, or screw directly into fences or crates. Choose distressed finishes and natural tones to stay true to the rustic look. Personalization adds charm and character. Use outdoor clear coat to preserve wood and lettering year-round. Combining practical planting with decorative features. Design elements like crate planters, tin buckets, and wooden ladders serve double duty, planting and decor. Layer them in levels to create depth while growing herbs, flowers, or veggies. It's a rustic aesthetic with function. Stacked drawers or mounted boxes can grow lettuce or strawberries while acting as visual anchors. Let each container have a purpose while telling a visual story. Use contrasting textures for a layered effect. Add labels to containers so even guests understand the plant plus decor pairing. Why imperfections add to rustic beauty. Rustic design celebrates flaws, peeling paint, mismatched wood, and weathered finishes. These elements bring authenticity and character to your garden space. Don't repaint, embrace natural wear. When selecting materials, choose pieces that tell a story: old doors, window frames, or barn siding. These imperfections make the garden feel lived in and loved. It's all part of the charm. Contrast rough textures with soft plants like lavender for balance. Top finishing touches for an upcycled garden look. Small accents like metal watering stakes, ceramic birds, and hand-painted rocks add personal flair. Place them subtly among plants or beside paths for discovery moments. Layer these touches for storytelling. Add vintage wind chimes, rusted lanterns, or driftwood art for charm that fits naturally with your theme. Make sure each item complements rather than clutters your space. Let your style shine. Rotate small decor pieces seasonally to keep things fresh and fun. Budget-friendly garden design with recycled finds. Visit thrift stores, salvage yards, or curbside bins for treasure-worthy materials. Look for wood, bricks, containers, and even old textiles that can be repurposed. The hunt is part of the creative process. Don't overlook Facebook Marketplace or community groups for giveaways. Most upcycled gardens cost little but feel rich in texture and personality. Stick to earthy tones and natural wear. Set a monthly limit and challenge yourself to find all pieces within budget. Tips for finding free or cheap rustic materials. Scout curbs during move-out seasons or bulk pickup days. Ask neighbors or local businesses if they're discarding crates, wood, or metal scraps. Many are glad to give them away. Join free cycle groups and attend local swaps. Salvage warehouses often let you haggle, and estate sales may reveal hidden gems. Be patient and persistent. It pays off. Keep a list of what you need and measurements on hand to avoid impulse finds. Before you go, like, subscribe, and share your garden. Thanks for joining us on this rustic garden journey. If you found inspiration today, please like this video and subscribe for more creative outdoor tips. It helps the channel grow and brings more green ideas your way. And we'd love to see your upcycled garden spaces. Share your photos or ideas in the comments. Let's build a community of rustic dreamers. Until next time, keep crafting beauty from what you have. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an eco-creative tutorial.